particular dream is taking shape. It's taking shape. And I'm super, super grateful. I'm super, super grateful. So tonight, I'm not going to be the one to anchor this particular session, although I'm going to be coming back to give us some quality reserved information, right? And maybe in the middle of the training or thereabout. But I have someone that since this week, I have been very excited, knowing fully very well that such a person is going to be speaking to us, right? And tonight, I'm going to be welcoming this young lady, whom, for me, I said, if this thing can happen, right? Today, she's going to be the one to expose this business model to newbies, because someone who just, it's not long, who just joined a system and started taking mentorship, and she realized that when you learn so much and you are doing well for yourself, you can also come on the platform like this to also speak to others. And she took it upon herself. And today, I think it's time for she to share with us, some of the things that we can do also to get to be part of this business as well. And to also challenge each and every one of us in this particular training that anybody can rise to the top. I saw, what this girl was doing with this particular bot, and I was very amazed. All right. So today we're going to be hearing from her. And right now, with a love emoji, as we make welcome to an emerging Amazon lady in this particular Zoom session tonight. All right. So if you are here, Miss Lizzie, you can just, on your mic and speak to us. All right. The floor is yours right now. You can just, you can take over the floor right now. The love emoji, please. Let's welcome Miss Lizzie. Wonderful.
All right. Thank you so much. That was.
I'm already reflecting on you.
Thank you so much, Coach Empire. That was an amazing introduction. I mean, and good evening, guys, and welcome to tonight's Zoom session. I'm really so excited to be here because I'm given the privilege to share a business model that has changed my life, and it can also change yours. All right. It's still changing mine because I haven't gotten to where I want to be yet, but I'm not where I used to be because of this business model. So I want to first of all appreciate Boss Gideon for this rare privilege and opportunity to come on this Zoom Live to share the little knowledge I have about this business model that is doing amazing things for me. Okay. And thank you also to Coach Empire, right? The relentless efforts and everything that has been done to make sure that we consistently earn using this business model. Okay, so I'm going to dive right in. I have a lot of young persons, I believe, that are listening to this Zoom training right now. And for you to be here, it shows that you are hungry for more. And that's a good thing. I must applaud you for taking that step to join this Zoom training, okay? Because you want to change the states that you are currently. You are tired of your situation, you are tired of where you are, and you want to move to the next level. Okay, so I really want to applaud that step. So I started off as a young girl way back in school, right? I'm not the person that came from, a rich background, right? I had some fair share of life treatments, if you can relate. Okay, I was doing some businesses way back in school. I sold pastries. I made peanuts. I made chin chin. I made some things, plantain chips. At some point, I switched to selling footwears, right? Because I'm the type of lady that I find it difficult to actually come and ask somebody for money. I'm sorry to say this. I'm not an independent woman. No, don't come for me. This is not feminine talk, okay? But that's just my personality, right? Before I come to ask somebody for money, it will take a lot. So because of that attribute of mine, I strive hard. I indulge in a lot of businesses, and from the background I came from, doing anything illegal is out of the question. Okay, so I started doing all these businesses, trying to sustain myself with the help of support from family as well, and it was going quite well, but not really well. Okay, so I couldn't boast of 100,000 in my accounts then. So the money I was getting, I was using it to, buy handouts, take care of food in school, and just take care of myself as a lady. Okay, so at some point, I got in contact with a friend that told me about the cryptocurrency space. Before that time, I've been hearing about it, but I was like, no, 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 no. It's a lot. I can't do it because I've heard people complain that, oh, they have lost money and they have shed some tears from trading. I said, where is the money that I want to put in trading? Right? The little money that I'm using to sustain myself, is that what I will now come and trade? And so eventually I said, okay, let me give it a trial because I wanted better for myself. So I decided to start trading. At that point, I could remember I collected 50,000 naira from my friend. I said, okay, please, because this person convinced me and told me, okay, that I'm going to make so amount of money from trading. I started trading, okay, and at the point it got to some points, I discovered that my money was liquidated. So I said, I'm not going to do anything trading again, never in my life. So along the line, I kept on going. I kept on doing my business. I kept on pushing as a young girl. And eventually, I came across an online video of Boss Gideon talking about liquidity provision. At the time, I thought it was only trading that was done in the crypto space. I never knew there were other aspects. Okay. And that is the ideology many young persons think. They think that it's only trading that is being done in the crypto space. But that's not true. And that is why I'm going to tell you about this business model, this liquidity provision that has made me who I am today, that is currently giving me a chance to put smile on the faces of my family members, my loved ones, and the people around me. The story has changed, I can tell you for a fact. So I listened to this teaching. I was like, they have come again, no? I kept on listening. After some time, I decided to reach out and ask what this business model, I want to know more, right? Because looking back at the story and the consistency of Boss Gideon, it shows that consistency can actually bet results. It showed that this is a man that has proven with integrity, right? That anybody can make it, no matter your position, no matter the situation you are currently. All right. So I decided as at then to start providing liquidity. So I reached out, I got involved. I was part of this Zoom class months ago. I was listening with rapt attention, just like many of you are right now. I think I told my friends, few of my friends then, that, okay, let's take this chance, let's listen and see if it's something we can do. And we started. Okay. At that time, some of my friends discouraged me and told me, no, you cannot do this. Don't go and waste your money just like you did in trading. I said, no, this one is liquidity provision. So I started. And today, the story has really changed. They are the ones asking me now how to get involved. So, not to bore you with my stories, liquidity provision, right, is one of the systems that so many persons are using to make money in the crypto space. Is way better than trading because you are positioned to earn consistently. Okay, so liquidity provision in talks about providing funds for the traders in the market to buy and sell, and you are earning fees in return. In the market space, a lot of activities are going on. In a split second, Traders are buying and traders are selling at a very high frequency. Okay, so you as a liquidity provider, you are adding value to the coins that these traders come to buy and sell. So without a liquidity provider, there won't be traders in the market. That's to show you how solid and how strong liquidity providers are in the crypto space. Okay, so when you come to Mesfira, if you look at the activities going on there, you see over $1.6 billion fees, transaction fees, that are going to liquidity providers based on the activities that are being carried out there. All right. So let's take, for instance, many of you have banks, right? You have where you put your money in the bank. You go there to collect, maybe when you have a need for it. And at the end of the day, they give you minimum amount of interest. The bank on its own does not have the money. They don't have the money of their own, right? It's the customers' money that they use to do transactions. They give it out as loans. They lend it to people. When people use it, they provide interest, and then you get your money with misery amount of fees generated. Okay, so this is how liquidity provision works. You are going to be providing liquidity. This liquidity is called funds, your money. You will be adding value to an asset that would allow that asset be bought by traders. So traders are in the market always searching for funds that have liquidity, okay, so that they can buy. And as they are buying, you are earning fees. As they are selling, you are earning fees. That's the most wonderful aspect of it. All right. So this is where Degxifi comes in, right? Because if you want to start doing liquidity provision manually, you are going to go to Dex Screener, search for pools, search for the coins to provide liquidity on. You are going to start doing technical and fundamental analysis. And if you have no knowledge of this, I don't think you are going to even go far, because you will be overwhelmed. You will seriously be overwhelmed. If you can still hear me at this point, please pin the love emoji. If you can still hear me and if you're following, please let me see the love emoji. Okay, that's wonderful. I can see a few love emojis. All right. So as I was saying, Degxifi has automated this whole process for you. They have automated the process in such a way that there is a robot that can help you provide liquidity seamlessly. All right. Okay, you can stop spinning the love emoji. Thank you very much. So Degxifi has automated this whole liquidity provision in a way that it will eliminate the sleepless night of trying to monitor pool or monitor the markets, the restlessness that comes from uncertainty of not knowing the pool to actually provide liquidity on. Okay, so what it does is a robot helps you to activate this. And I'm going to be showing you that particular system and that robot that has made me who I am today. All right. So there are a lot of young persons in our midst, and I can bet you for a fact that this is one of the meetings that have the potentials of changing your life if you would act. Because what separated me from my friends back then, they had doubts in their mind. They never believed. I'm someone that takes risk. If you look at my eyes, you know that this person is a risk taker. I took the risk then. All right. And what will separate you from every other person in this particular group, in this particular meeting, is the action you will take after tonight. So I'm going to be sharing screen at this point so that we'll be seeing this business model that I am talking about. All right. Hope you all can see my screen.
Your screen is not up. Okay. Okay, it has come up. Yeah, it has come up. So
Okay.
it comes now to your app.
All right, I hope you can still see my screen.
Yes, of course, we can see your screen. Very clear.
Okay, so guys, this is Degxifi. Degxifi that has made me the person I am today and is still making me. Okay, so this is one of my accounts that I started using. I have several other accounts because if you are a person like me that has a large appetite, right, that don't want to settle for less, so this is one of my accounts. Okay, and if you can look in this week, I've already made over $547 already in a week. In a week. All right, so in Degxifi, there are certain features you can see over here. There are so many features. So I'll be breaking them down for you for the newbies, for those that are yet to understand what Degxifi is all about. And mind you, every AI works with a robot, and those robots, right, are fueled by gases. Okay? There is no robot that does not function with a gas. Now, to provide liquidity with Degxifi, all right, all you need to do is you come to discover. Okay, when you come to discover, you will see a good number of pools. Now, before I continue, there are several ways to make money on this particular system. We have the manual liquidity provision, the semi-manual, or the autonomous bots. We also have copy LP, and we also have the DJing. All right. So these are pools that the robot has gone to market to select them for you. That means it has made it easy, eliminating the stress of going to Dex Screener to select pools, to watch the activities in the market. These are pools that have been selected. All right. So each of these pools will require you clicking on one of them and doing the provision. So let's say we are taking Ansem. So this is a pool. This is Ansem that is listed in Solana network. All right. So if you come down, you will see a lot of things written here. And these are the things that are being discussed in the masterclass as well. Because you need to gain access to the masterclass to know certain things, how to be positioned right to start earning. So if you come to this Ansem, so you would click on open position, right? This is how seamless and how simple the Degxifi interface is. It's just to click a button. So when you look at this thing, you see some presets. So you choose presets. I'm going to be choosing Fortress. We have Fortress, we have Steady, Flow, Surge. I'll be using Fortress because of the knowledge I have from the masterclass, right? So I'll use Fortress. I hope you all can still see my screen.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. I can see it.
All right, so at this point, I'm going to be providing liquidity, okay? With as little as $10. So this is to tell you that liquidity provision is not for the billionaires. You can start from where you are. As a student, don't think, oh, this business model, are you sure it's for me? You can start from where you are. I started as an undergraduate. I started a few months back. And if you see the results I'm getting now, you will be amazed. And you too can also get those results if you act. So I'm going to be using $10, my starting capital, to provide liquidity. Then my reward target, I'll set it at 4. That means I want this position to close at a reward target of 4. Then I'll review position. Reviewing position, it brings out all of this. And then I go ahead to do what? To create position. Are you seeing it? So immediately, with the speed of light, the robot is doing all of this for you. It is creating position as fast as possible, securing your USDC, swapping to put tokens, deploying liquidity, and confirming on Solana all at once. This is a problem that Degxifi has come to solve. All right, Degxifi is a solution to the technicalities that comes with liquidity provision. So let me view this position that I opened now. All right, so this is it. Now, I also mentioned that there's an autonomous bot that will enable you to open multiple positions per time. This particular one I showed you now, you can only open a position once per time. You can only open one position at a time. So, but the autonomous bots will allow you open up to 10, 50 positions at a time. So let's go here. You click at the bots icon here. You will see this. All right. You will see this, and in this particular place now, you choose your preset again. So I'll go with quantum. Then I set my amount per position. I can make it let's make it 10. Then maximum, I can make it how many positions you want it to open for you. You can, it goes up to 50 positions, 10, 15, 25. So at the spot, the bot is scanning the market and opening this position. So let's take 5, which is the recommended. Then, all right, you come to set your reward target, which is 3. Okay? Right? So after setting all these parameters, you go back, you go up here, and then you toggle the autonomy bot is activated now. Now, with the speed of light, this robot is scanning the market. It scans the market to pick up pools that are profitable. So it's providing liquidity, right, on pools that have the ability to earn you fees consistently, depending on the number of pools you set it to be. All right. In one of our master classes, our boss got to tell us that this robot works for you. You are in control of the robot, right? So these are part of these things that you will learn in the master class. A lot of strategies are being shared on how to maximize these things. Okay, so we also have the copy LP feature. This copy LP enables you to copy top LPers. What I mean by LPers, liquidity providers. There are certain persons that are gurus in this thing. So you have the ability to copy their wallets and follow the pattern that they are going to use to provide liquidity, and you are earning as well, depending on the capital you use to deploy. All right? So these are amazing features that you can use. Okay? So we also have the DJing, or copy DJing rather, where you are able to copy people that buy coin. There are traders in the market that buy coin and hold. And at the point where this coin is doing very well, they'll sell it off and make profits. So this copy DJing is for people that want to make maybe quick money. All right? Maybe you follow a wallet, a copy DJing, and then the person buys a coin and hold. As the person is buying the coin, you are automatically, the robots will position you to automatically buy the coin and you will hold. And then when the person is selling, you sell and you make profits. Is this not wonderful? If you find this amazing, please spin the love emoji. Spin the love emoji. All right. All right. Thank you. Then you'll be asking, how do I get started? How do I get into this whole thing? How do I start? Right? I'm a student. I have certain amounts of money in my bank account, but I want to earn more. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't want to be depending on somebody to be giving me money every day. I want to be earning my own money. I'm a man that wants to earn passive income. This business model is for you. So to get started, right, you need to get into what we call DPro. So this particular DPro gives you access, okay, to activate your robot and allow it to do this automated LPing for you. Now, this DPRO is a gas that fuels your robots. There is no AI that does not work with robots. Every AI works with robots. If you go to ChatGPT.
All right, thank you very, very much, Ms. Lizzie. Okay, thank you very much. Please, if you enjoy this particular session at this point, just spin the love emoji for her. Just spin the love emoji for her. You know, one thing that I love about what she's doing is that this is the same lady that started the private mentorship we talked about when we said some people should declare interest and every other thing. Last 2 weeks, and today she's here delivering in such intent. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. So Lizzie, I'll be taking it up from here. I'll be taking it up from here. So much. Thank you so much for
Thank you, sir.
For coming around today. I'm super excited. Just keep it up, keep learning, keep growing, keep doing things. You know, this community, we are solidly behind you. And with what you have showed us, really, we believe that many more are going to be taking charge of their businesses and doing amazingly well. All right. So thank you very much. You just made us to understand that. Let's say an individual who, let's say you don't know anything about crypto space, you can still get started and make a lot of progress for yourself. All right. So thank you very, very much. God bless you. All right. So you can just mute yourself. All right. Let me just take it up from here. All right. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. For some of us who just joined this training. Okay. We are highly welcome. And I want you to know one thing. This is one of us, a member of our community who declared interest about a few weeks ago when our boss, made a statement of those who will join, who will be involved in a mentorship training to be mentored, and so that they can be able to mentor others as well. And today we decided to feature one of them, and she's doing so amazing. I love the courage, and it is quite amazing. Thank you so much for being here and for showing us the possibilities in these particular things. All right. So now what we do here is simple, just helping you to understand how one can simply automate liquidity provision, making things easy. Today, if you think back or take a look at how the world is evolving, right? Let's consider this. A lot of people here, maybe some of us on this training, know one or two content creators around you. Some of you are even content creators already. But I want to let you know something. Recently, we started seeing what AI started to do in content creation space. You see interesting stories. All you need is to know how to give these things prompt. And I can tell you, some people give some kind of good prompts, and you see a story that captivates your attention that you can't stop looking at them. And you see so many others as well who are using this to change the narratives. And I can tell you, these particular people building more thousands of dollars in online space today. What am I telling you? You don't need to be under the sun 24/7 to make money these days. All you need to do is to understand how systems work. And today, with all the knowledge gathered in the Web3 space, I'm lucky to have a man who have, defied crypto space and has gathered much knowledge to lecture as many people as possible, coaching me to this level. And by the special grace of God, we have done things, not just by theory, but by results. And anyone who has been close knows this. So tonight, we are going to be showing you, and what we are showing you really is actually a robot that have the capacity to do things for you. All you need to do is to master a few buttons. She showed you how you can provide liquidity. That's all. You can provide liquidity in liquidity space with just a click of a button, and the robot goes into the market and hunt fees for you, and you can make as much money as possible. Of course, today I made some little money, about $427, and that was because I was very busy, like very busy. I was just LPing at interval, and of course, was able to do this. You see, yesterday on our mentorship class was bomb. I saw some review today. I saw some people who gave honest review about the mentorship and what they started doing differently, and even with the assignment given. Now, why are we doing all this? We want you to maximize the opportunity in your hand. Yes. Why? This is a machine. I tell people, I said, there's a lot of money. Just go to Metura or go to crypto space and check how much that enters the market space on daily basis. That is a place where we make our money. The money is there already. It's just only to understand how to get the money. And that's exactly what we are sharing with you. So you want to know how to, set up your bot. Of course, she talked about semi-manual automated bot, which is the manual automated bot when she goes to discover and doing some settings and even launching a token. And she went ahead to show us about the autonomous bot. Now, the difference between this is very simple. The manual bot, you can only open it one at a time. And if you notice, it took just about some seconds for she to open a position. Very easy. If you have done liquidity provision before manually, you will know it is not in this type. What Degxifi did was to simplify it. That even a novice who today is your first time, imagine this girl is not up to 2 months. It's not up to 2 months. This account she used today, right? She used today. I don't know how many times she has LP'd on that particular account, because that is a new account. The one that I know she was using before. See, what we are doing here is something that if you understand exactly how to do this, you will make massive progress. All right. So now, how do you get involved? To also understand how to use the copy Degin, the copy LP. Now, what we did was to take advantage of different aspects people can make money in crypto space. And I can tell you more is on the way. And everything we're doing here is giving you access to this market where you have an opportunity to make a lot of money for yourself. So how do you get involved to start providing liquidity with ease? How do you gain access to this particular mentorship, right? Now, only thing you have to do is very simple. What you see has made her, and has already, a lot of people today are enjoying this within our community, is the opportunity for mentorship. And our mentorship, you don't pay a dime for it. You don't pay money, no. You don't need to pay a dime for it. Our mentorship is free of charge. The masterclass that started yesterday, if you are to pay for such a training, I tell you, at least you will pay $5,000 for it. Shebi, we were here now last year when we were talking about last year when we were talking about Buron. Under my very watch, Coach Gideon paid $7,000 to gain access to a Telegram group where he can get the information that he was giving to us about the updates and everything. And let me tell you, people do some great sacrifice to get knowledge in this particular space. So sometimes when people think like, okay, somehow you join a Zoom meeting and you are not paying attention, right? You are not paying attention. It's simply because you did not pay for it, right? But here, our mentorships are free of charge. So you see the bot, you want to use the bot, to make progress, make a lot of money for yourself, like most of us are doing. All you need to do is very simple. Here, you don't give us your capital. No, your capital stays with you. This is a decentralized business that gives you authority over your money. A lot of people in the past have lost money. Why? Because people tell them, or people told them, bring your money here, put it here, and you will be getting return on investment. This is not an investment scheme. No, what we are giving to you is a tool that makes things easy in the space of crypto market. Now, the good news is that this market already exists. People are already doing it for years. What we did is to bring forth a technology that simplify the process of getting into this market to make money. And all you need to do is to master the two. And once you master the two, you're going to make a lot of progress. That's just exactly what we are doing here. And all you need to do is to gain access to our strategies. Are you getting the point? You can see how seamless, how easy she's able to create a position. All you need to do, there are strategies that a video is already made explaining the strategies that you can use to provide liquidity with ease and be on profit consistently. And all you need to do is to gain access to this particular group, right? Now, how do you gain access to this group? You don't need to pay a dime. All you need to do is to activate your bot. If I come to this place, I clicked on more. If I click on this place, you see store, and I'll click on this store, all right? Now, if I come down here, you will see what we call D protocol, D status, and, different packages, right? Now, what does this tester bot mean? The tester bot is simply a tester bot, right? For me, I don't call that one is not, if you want to make money, if you are prepared to make money, right? I don't recommend that one for you, right? That is for testing, okay? Now, once you get the D protocol basics, listen to me. This is the most important aspect of this business. Once you get the D protocol basics, what is D protocol in the first place? D protocol is a gas, is a fuel that enables your robot to perform. Now, think about it this way. Let's assume you have a brand new phone, iPhone 17, which means this phone may possess some capacity to process some, like a good network, right? But you don't have data. You don't have access to Wi-Fi. Would that phone make sense to you? You will not be able to use it, right? Until you put data or you connect a Wi-Fi to it. Meaning that all the gadgets, all the technology you see has something that powers it. Think about some of the AI tools most people use today. You subscribe them. Even if you start, that's why you see the tester bots, right? Because there are ones you can start on a free version, right? What this deep pro gas serves as is as gas, as fuel. Every bot you know on this planet Earth uses gas. That's just it. All right. So all you need to do is to activate your gas. Now, what does the gas enable you to do? The gas allows you to open positions, right? Now, your capital stays with you, right? Now, you use the bot to open positions. Once you have gotten your D protocol, you are eligible to create as many positions as possible to make your money. And the tier 1 is $105. Tier 2 is $570. Now, listen. If you get a tier 1 and tier 2, you will be added to our inner group mentorship. Now, this inner group mentorship, there is a master class that started yesterday. Now, ordinarily in this group, what you expect in this group, first of all, is a strategy on how you can start making money using the strategy on how to set up the bot, right? Then, if you get started with the tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, or tier 6, you will be added to the $50,000 group. Now, listen, this 50, in fact, the people of the tier 3 belong to the other group, because the tier 3 and tier 4 is separate, tier 5 and tier 6 is separate. But listen, once you gain access there, right, this masterclass is going to be exclusive. Like, for example, yesterday we had a general masterclass, right? The intro. On Friday, being tomorrow, we are going to be having specific practical training on how to maximize this bot to its fullest with those in tier 3 to tier 6. Tomorrow is for them alone. Tomorrow is for them alone, being Friday. All right? And on Monday, we're going to be having a general masterclass with everybody where we go practical as well. Now, what we are doing and the target of this masterclass is that at the end of the day, you will share testimonies and people will understand that lack of knowledge is what actually reduces people's ability to earn. But when you gain knowledge and mastery, you will be able to do exploits. That's just the thing. So now, on Wednesday, will be the masterclass for tier 1 and tier 2. And it's going to be mind-blowing. And what are you going to be learning in this particular place? How you can maximize the capacity of the bot you have to make a lot of money in crypto market space. I tell you, there is a lot of money pumping in crypto market every blessed day. All you need is to maximize what you have, the tools you have, and you will make a lot. And this time around is not theory. So this kind of training is simply for some of us who this may be your first time to get to know where we are doing. We have exclusive training coming up, and you can't afford to miss it. If you're already part of our community and you are not part of this particular masterclass, I can tell you are missing a lot. For those of us who have started already to get results as the result of what was taught yesterday, all I can say is congratulations, and you are just getting started. All right? But at this point, all you need to know is this. Once you have been able to purchase a D Pro, you can use this bot to provide liquidity and you make a lot of money. You start making money for yourself. If you do it this night and set up this bot this night, you can start making money this night. I'm telling you, that's also how simple it is. That's how simple it is. All right? Then we have also what we call D protocol, DVIP. Right? On DVIP, if I click on this place, you can see DVIP. If you come to this place, you can get the DVIP 1 with $100, $570. You can get it with the DVIP 3 with $1,710. All right, the tier 4 DVIP 4,999. You can get the DVIP 5. You can get the DVIP 6. Now, so many of us hearing this don't understand what I'm talking about, but let me break it down. Let me slow down a bit. DVIP is, I call it another oil well in Degxifi. And I'm going to be telling you with the privilege of this masterclass that is going on right now, so many of us, or some of us who have access to DVIP already, is going to be learning another arm of this business that you can use to make a lot of money. I'm telling you the honest truth. You will see some of us driving cars in few months to come. I'm telling you, if you follow this mentorship, what is prepared is you have never seen this kind of thing in this community. I'm telling you the honest truth. Right? So once you position yourself very well with Degxifi, you are going to enjoy a lot. I'm telling you. But do you know, I want to remind you about the DVIP 5 and DVIP 6. And this brings me to ownership mentality. When you see a business like this business is going places. Our DPay is going to be top notch because what is being cooked, which is at 95% done. There's only reason why you have not started using it. Now, for some of us who don't understand what DPay is that you can buy or sell USDT on your WhatsApp in your phone. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be amazing. And there is a lot of other crazy features coming up with it as well. And you can do a lot with that particular DPay. All right. But listen, imagine a business that has such utilities. You can also be part of the shareholders as well. How do you become part of the shareholder? This is where DVIP 5 and DVIP 6 comes in. For those of us who have DVIP 5 or DVIP 6, Degxifi considers you as a partner. You are a VIP partner. That is what it means. Now, meaning that in the nearest future, not the nearest future, every month, there's what we call global pool, right? Global pool. Global pool means that for everything, when people purchase anything in this particular, maybe anybody who buy gas or whatever, the company takes 7% and puts it in a global pool. This global pool, at the end of 30 days, is divided among the global pools, which is the tier 5 and tier 6 DVIPs, right? A reward of saying thank you for being Degxifi partners, right? Meaning that if you have access to this, imagine a point in time, because what we are doing in liquidity, nobody is doing it currently. You see this thing we are doing here, automating liquidity provision. Nobody is doing it out there, I'm telling you. So it's a massive business on its own. Some of our partners right now, as I'm telling you, some of us might have known him. He has contributed with us, you know, time without number for some time now. You have not heard from him on Zoom and every other thing. Mr. Sifon, currently right now, is in Malaysia, you know, securing partnerships with top, you know, Web3 companies. And the most biggest part of one is our partner Jupiter, which he also met with them, you know, discussing a lot of, you know, infrastructures that is to be brought into Degxifi to help the users make a lot of money. What Degxifi is cooking, you have not seen it for the first time. You have not seen it for the first time. And also there are a couple of other moves being made in order to help you understand that with this business, your life is guaranteed. I want to help you understand one thing. When we talk about DVIP, think about Elon Musk before he went public. A mechanic of his became a millionaire and counting as a result of him going public about less few months. And this guy became the first trillionaire. You see, when people build businesses, most people don't understand what happens because nobody sees the beginning. What we see is the glory days. And I can tell you, you can be an owner who position yourself that a point will come when in this global pool, you can have $1 million to share. I'm telling you the honest truth. And it is open for every member of Degxifi as far as you have this particular level of DVIPs. When I talk like this, I know what I say. I know what I'm saying. Why? Because we have witnessed such, and I can tell you it could be a breakthrough, and it's a breakthrough. So a lot is happening already, and all you need to do is to fund your Degxifi wallet. Now, if you want to get this particular deep pros, this is only when you can send money into Degxifi. And when you send money, it will appear this place where you see account, you can see 0.95, right? The reason I don't have money here is that I don't keep my FI. My money is in my decentralized wallet. So if you want to get started, all you needed to do is to simply, any group you access the link to join this particular meeting from, you can just go there. You will see a link on how to download Degxifi, how to register on Degxifi. And of course, you will be guided on how to download your wallet, Jupiter wallet or Souffle or Phantom. Now, I want you to know that your wallet is your secret, right? Because you have a secret phrase there and nobody have access to it except anybody you give access by releasing your seed phrase, right? So all you needed to do is the amount of capital you want to use and provide liquidity, whether it is $1,000, $10,000 or $100 or even $10 or $20 because it is capital friendly, right? Keep it in your exchange. But to buy the protocol, all you need to do is to send your money here. Once it comes here, you come here and buy any of the package. Meaning that whatever money that comes here is anticipated that you want to use it and purchase any of these particular products, right? Either deep protocol or DVIP. Of course, we have DeFi speed. Now, when people make progress in a business like this, it is as well that they have access to some things that others may not have access to. But all you need to do is you can grow gradually, all right? So you can decide to get your D protocol. D protocol is strictly for LP. Once you have your D protocol, you can provide liquidity and make money. If you have DVIP, you have access to another arm of this business that can help you to make money as well, which we are going to be teaching exclusively on how to take advantage of this on this masterclass right now. All right? And all you need to do is to position yourself. If you're not part of this masterclass, I don't know what you are doing in 20, because to get a meeting, to get access to a meeting like this, it will be very rare. Now we're offering it for free, and all you need to do is to be a user of this bot, and you have access to it. You are right to have access to this particular exclusive training. All right? And this is amazing. This is amazing. So if you have a question, as to how you can get started, or what you need to do to get started, or how you can get started, any question at all, you can send your question on the chat box, and I'll review them, and I will guide you on what to do. All right? Thank you very much for coming on this particular Zoom meeting. Now, before you leave, just pay attention. All right? Pay attention. For some of us who have not done our assignment, make sure you go and do your assignment, right, before the next class, because that assignment will definitely help you to make progress. To be honest, everything here is targeted at helping you to grow, helping your income to grow. Are you with me? So make sure you do your assignment. Very, very important. Some of us have already started to send their review, their assignment, and I'm telling you, it's helping, because what we are trying to do is to give you the most practical part of this business that you have never seen, and we are out for you. So the question is, are you out for us too? All right? Are you willing to move forward? Okay? So you can send in your question. You can send in your question. You can send in your question. All right? So if you have any question, you can ask your question. We have only about 5 minutes to look into this question, and we call it a day. All right, somebody is asking, what is the difference between D Pro and DVIP? All right, the difference is very simple. The D Pro is simply for LP, right? It's simply for LP. You can only use it to LP. You can only use it to LP, all right? So all you need to do is to do what? Is to, if you get your D protocol, you can use it to provide liquidity with ease, all right? Then if you have DVIP, DVIP simply is another arm of the business that can help you to earn as well, all right? But we also have exclusive training on that, on how you can maximize that aspect, all right? So it's different, but there is a level of DVIP you will get. You will be able to do what? You will be able to even have some D protocols to provide your liquidity as well, okay? Somebody said, if you want to provide liquidity, what do you need in terms of crypto? All right, so if you want to provide liquidity, what you need is, if you want to buy your D protocol, you use USDT to buy your D protocol, right? Through Solana address, through Solana network. Then if you want to LP, you use USDC. All right. So all you need is, you go to your Jupiter, you can just see swap, you swap your USDT to USDC. It's very easy. All those ones are very easy. And you also get a guide on how to do that. All right. All right. Somebody said, thank you, Mr. Empire. Do someone need to get the D Pro first before getting the DVIP gas, like starting from $100? All right. Now, The D Pro, I want you to understand the places of these things. D Pro is, all right, now D Pro is different from DVIP. D Pro is for LP. If you have D protocol, you have the right to provide liquidity. But you can have DVIP1 and you will not be able to provide liquidity. Why? Because it is not what you need to provide liquidity. That one has a different way of helping you to earn. All right. So you know the difference, so that you know the one you are funding. But you can have DVIP and also have D protocol. You can buy D protocol and also buy DVIP at the same time. And once you are part of this training, you are going to see the difference and you are going to make a lot of money.
All right, Empire, just to assist answer that question about D Pro and DVIP. Yeah. And we are not seeing your face. I don't know why your face was off.
I've been trying to turn on my camera, and I don't know what is happening. It has refused.
Currently on the way. Okay. D Pro is the gas. Is a gas fee you pay when you use the robot, just like every other system. D Pro gives you access to, when he say LP, some people might not understand what is LP. That is liquidity provision. You need a gas to be able to provide the liquidity using the robot. And D Pro is that gas you pay. Sorry, you can't see my face clearly because I'm currently on the road on my way. I'm driving. So DVIP give you access, just as the name is. The D for there is Degxifi VIP, is for those who want to have access to other functionalities that Degxifi have. Please, Empire, mute your mic because it's interfering. When I'm done, you can unmute. So for those who want to have other access to other functionalities that Degxifi has, it will allow you to make money with Degxifi outside the just by providing liquidity. Outside liquidity provision, you have access. Degxifi have access to Academy. Degxifi have access to different packages a lot. So those who have DVIP, you could be able to access, including the some of the protocols that Degxifi is currently working on right now. The current one that is currently in existence. So you could access both Degxifi Academy and a couple of things. So DVIP give you access to. You are not just it's beyond D Pro, but you can have DVIP one without having access to D Pro. If you're here to provide liquidity, which is the primary goal, everyone who is here, everyone who is joining the mentorship or joining the business want to provide liquidity to make money. Since liquidity provision is your primary goal and making money is the main core aim of a lot of persons, you should make sure you get D Pro. Except if you are going for DVIP 4, 5, 6, that give you access to D Pro, right? Now you can have D Pro and still buy DVIP because DVIP give you access to, it allows you to become Degxifi VIP members. What those who have D Pro don't have access to, you have access to it. But depending on the DVIP you get access to, like Empire rightly said that DVIP 5 and 6, but right now is DVIP 5. DVIP6 is going to be scrapped by on Friday. So DVIP5 members have access to what we call the global pool, right? Those who already had DVIP6 before now are privileged to have they are shareholders in Degxifi. They're part of the shareholders in Degxifi 5 and 6, right? But from Friday ongoing, being tomorrow, only DVIP5 members have access to the global pool, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So, but D Pro give you basically access to what liquidity provision. You can be able to use the robot to provide liquidity because it's like gas. Now, think about it like having a fuel in your car. The robot is like you have a car, but without fuel in that particular car, you can't be able to move the car, right? That is the difference between D Pro and DVIP. And before I get back to Empire to finish up, I want to quickly say this, please. Our master class that you see they have been talking about, the master class, those who attended, if you were here in the last master class and you enjoyed it, I want to see you spin the love emoji. You actually gained massive value. You attended the previous master class and you are sure you gained value. Okay, I can see a couple of love emojis on the screen. Amazing. You can see these are people who actually attended the master class and they enjoyed it. It was explicitly amazing. See, a lot of us here were present in that master class. So it's something that when Empire said, if you if we are to charge for the master class, you'll be charging a $5,000. It's not true. If we are to charge for that master class, you'll be paying nothing less than £20,000. Yeah, because that is how much I paid to access the current master class we just concluded, right? Or with the Billionaires Club. And I want to tell you something. Part of the knowledge that is being dished out in that master class, we know. I already told us we kicked off yesterday officially after the the micro one we had, what the micro master class that just finished last week. That was where people like Lizzie were able to attend, join, and started making progress from. And outside that micro master class, this one is a general master class for our users. It's specifically for those who are already using Degxifi. That means you must have purchased your DVIP or your D Pro or both. Then, and it's divided into 3 categories. You have 3 days in a week, 3 days in a week, and 2 categories. Then you have the category 1 for those who have D Pro 1 and 2. You have D Pro 1 or DVIP 1, D Pro 2 or DVIP 2. You are going to be having a section, and your section is every Wednesday and every Monday, right? By 8:30 p.m. prompt. So our general meetings every Monday and every Wednesday is shifted before 8:30 p.m. It's going to be happening in the evening around 5 p.m. or so. So, and we have the second category is those who have DVIP 3 and above or D Pro 3 and above. Is happening every Friday by 8:30 p.m. and every Monday, general one. And we are not just teaching, we are not just training you. If you is indeed a master class, we are holding you by hands, walking you the azure of wealth. There is nobody who would attend that master class that will not just, you will begin to create wealth for yourself. See, I tell people this, making money is not difficult. So sorry that a lot of people can't see my face because it's quite dark. I'm inside the car. See, making money is not difficult. The problem is this, so many persons lack the skill. A lot of persons don't know how to go about it. Imagine having access to a robot like this, like Degxifi, and you are not making money with it. Now, what we are teaching you goes beyond using Degxifi. We are teaching you mastering Jupyter, mastering Metura, mastering Radium, mastering Orca. We are inviting the owner. These are multi-billionaires in dollars. We are already having a meeting with the Jupyter team to know if we can get the CEO of Jupyter, the founder of Jupyter, Mr. Mio. This is a multi-billionaire. When I mean billionaires, I mean dollar billionaire. A man who has protocols that worth billions. He's the founder of Metura, if you don't know. The biggest protocol in Solana exchange in the world and the biggest exchange in Solana exchange in the world, doing more transactions than Binance. The founder, we have intention of reaching out. We'll send Siphon, Degxifi. Siphon is already representing Degxifi in network school, and from there is moving head on to Jupe office. He was there last week, trying to reach a partnership. We already have a partnership. I mean, for the purpose of this meeting and some of the things we are about to unveil to the market. So we want to also have the partnership in those new models we are bringing to the market. And let me tell us this: if we can't be having the presence of these personalities without you coming to tap from them. Yeah. It's not costing you a dime. It's costing your presence. But what you're going to learn is something that will transform your life forever. is a practical-based masterclass. So what am I trying to say? Laying more emphasis on the masterclass. Some of you guys missed. I intentionally haven't been able to send the recorded video. We recorded that masterclass, and a lot of persons missed it. And because I saw the turnover, people have been begging for the recorded training. See, be present. And when Empire talks about assignment, it was the assignment that was given in the masterclass, not in a general meeting like this. That assignment, make sure you do your assignment and submit in the discussion group. For every group 1 and 2, that DVP 1 and 2 and or the Pro 1 and 2, you have your own discussion group. The Pro 3, 4, 5, 6, you have your own discussion group. Submit in your own discussion group. You can interact, you can ask questions in your discussion group. The group is open for interaction. If you're on Telegram channel, you will see your own discussion group there. You can ask, you can talk, you can communicate, you can ask anything, and you get answers. That is where you submit your own assignments. I saw a couple of persons today who made videos, amazing videos, talking about their lessons, what they have learned. Let your report, the assignment, make it like a video. That shows you attended a masterclass. This 2, 3 from few, about 2 or 3 persons I reviewed their own personally was exceptionally amazing. They took their time, explain what they learned, how they have implemented it, and the results they are getting. These are the kind of feedback I want to see. See, let it be the most honest feedback you can give. This is the kind of results I'm getting. This is what I have learned so far. This is my implementation, and this is what. Tell us, you know the assignment already. Give the assignment, do the assignment, and give us the feedback based on the assignment. Submit your own assignments. That means you are taking your responsibility. We are here to change the narrative of online business. We are here to show you that you can indeed build wealth in the Web3 space. That anybody, someone who is nobody, can become somebody. Empire, who is speaking to you here, by the privilege of this masterclass, have done great and marvelous things for himself. He started from being damn broke. 3 months down the line, got his first car. Few months down the line, built a house in his village. Just within a year, acquired a huge properties in town where he's setting up his hotel. So these are crazy things he's doing for himself. In fact, recently, okay, let me just not talk about it because I have not disclosed it to the public. Now, but what I'm trying to say in essence is this: there is no better business model than this. And we are here to walk you through everything that will make you succeed in this business model. All we are asking you is to make yourself available. So at this point, Empire, you can continue. Before we do, for those who did talking about Dex token, I just want to let you know that Dex token is a native token for Degxifi, and Degxifi is coming up with marvelous, mighty things. We are drawing out a lot for Dex token. I told you that you're going to see a lot of utilities being used at Dex token and DPay, including in Degxifi. So these things are being drawn and being implemented, and very soon you're going to see the outcome. So Dex is going to pump, and soon Dex to the moon. If you are holding Dex, just keep holding. And if you are not holding, you have the privilege to buy now. We're not begging anybody to buy, but you will see how it goes very soon. See you guys next time. Empire can conclude the meeting. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, I think my camera is back now. Thank you so much for that clarity, boss. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking some few questions. There are some few questions that I needed to answer. Somebody said, do I need to have money in both my Solana and paired crypto coin? I don't know, but if you want to provide liquidity, if you want to do this, right, what you need is USDT and USDC. USDT to buy your D protocol, and USDC as your capital to provide LP, to provide liquidity. So you can also get more clarity through the admins. All you need to do is to ask them some questions and they will guide you on how it works. All right. All right. So I think we have spent a lot of time in this particular training already. All right. All right. So now all you need to do once you have somebody say, please, boss, I missed the assignment. It means you were not in the master class. So make sure you are in a master class. If you are in deep 3 to 6, make sure you are in master class tomorrow. All right, very, very important. And whatever that you're asked to do it is for your own good, is for your own glory. All right, so you can make a lot of money. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I love you all. See you on the master class tomorrow. Good night.